Hi, this is an example of a full weekly instructional and workout video that you would receive in our program. Take a look, it'll give you an idea of what we do. Stay fierce. Hi, this is Tim, Stay Fierce Weight Loss, and I welcome you to your third weekly video where we are progressing step by step, week by week, for you to achieve your weight loss goals. That's what the Stay Fierce Weight Loss Method is all about. To recap, in your weekly videos, I'm going to talk to you about eating. I'm going to talk to you about ways to change your eating habits gradually, step by step, something you can do every week, tips to help you achieve these weekly goals. That's important, weekly. Don't think long term. This week, because you know you can accomplish the things that I'm going to ask of you for yourself, for your own happiness. I know you will accept that you can do 1 week's worth of determined effort, and it's not that tough. Let me recap the Stay Fierce Weight Loss Method. It's based on my own experience. It's based on me. At 61, I was morbidly obese at about 370. I had become diabetic. I was sick, pain, blah, blah, blah. I had no choice. This time, after trying every diet under the sun that didn't work for me, and it worked for a while, but I couldn't stick with them. That's pretty much the same story for everybody. This time I knew I had to do something different and I had to stay with it. And I found a way to lose weight. I call it the Stay Fierce Weight Loss Method. It breaks down easily. Weight loss, the way I define it, is defined by 75% what you eat and 25% activity. The better you do the 25% part, your activity, the easier it's going to be for you to engage the changes in your eating habits, because you're going to feel better. What we're doing this whole time is gradually chipping away at the calories you bring in and gradually building your body and your metabolism week by week in something you can do. And that metabolism starts chewing up more calories even when you sleep. And we stay with it week by week, and your weight starts to go away. You start to structure up, you start to get strong, and you feel better. I'm telling you now, strength and stabilization are going to make you feel so much better. I don't care where you are. I don't care how out of shape you are. You can do almost everything that's asked of you on this tape. Some may have physical incapabilities that you're beset with and you have to work within yourself and other things, but the majority of you watching this right now can do this. I don't care if you're getting up and going to work every day and having to put up with being overweight and the way you feel about it. I don't care if you're sitting at home and you're a senior citizen and maybe you've given up and you think you can't do it. Hooey, of course you can. I'm 67 years old and I'm proof. Let's get to this week's video. Let's talk about eating. In our past videos, I asked you, here are some steps. I asked you to cut 2 bad foods by half. Take your 2 worst foods, the 2 foods you love the most, the ones that are going to be the toughest to give up. Let's start there. Cut them in half. I didn't say torture yourself and stop and go into withdrawals, but be determined. This week, take those 2 foods, whatever they are, ice cream, Pepsi, beer, pizza, whatever it is that you know you shouldn't eat, the 2 worst, and cut them in half. Come on, you can do that. Double the water amount you drink. Just drink a bunch of water. Drink it and drink it and drink it and drink it. It helps cut down on your appetite and it washes away the fats that you're solubilizing. It helps you lose weight. It's easy to do. It gets boring when you're not thirsty and you're still going to pound down water, but do it. This is what I mean. These are things you can do without having to go through a torture. Of course you can do that. That's for this week. Now, tip number 3 that we've talked about in the first 2 videos. Cut your fried foods by half. Okay, you know what I mean. Cut your fried foods in half. Now, there's some you know you shouldn't eat, and I hope you don't eat them. French fries. Of course, they're wonderful. Nothing tastes better than a McDonald's French fry, but they make us fat. So if you're going to have to give in and have some fun, eat some French fries, cut it in half. Fried potatoes, deep fried foods, no. Fish and chips, no. Cut the deep fried foods and your fried foods by half. I didn't say stop. We're not into torture and withdrawal. This is a step-by-step method. Week by week, you stay with it and you lose a ton of weight and get in shape. I am your proof. I am your proof. There's one more thing we're going to talk about in your eating. This is about your mentality. Stay fierce. Of course, you can cut 2 bad foods in half for 1 week this week. Of course, you can double the water you drink. Of course, you can cut those fried foods in half. You know you can. That's called being fierce, and stay fierce. When those chocolate chip cookies go calling to you, stay fierce. Tell them no. When you start implementing these little steps I give you, guess what starts happening? You start thinking about it more. Here's some pie, here's some ice cream. All of a sudden you start thinking about it because you're making an effort now. You're engaged in something. You're involved in your weight loss and you're on your way. You start thinking about it and it'll trickle over. Next thing you know, you're kind of cutting back on all kinds of stuff. Stuff that if I said stop eating this, and this, you would never do. It takes time. Remember, you're on a journey. You're on a journey. If it takes 3 years, 4 years, and you end up like me after 6 years, happy as heck. I'm able to run and jump and do and compete with young people. And I was morbidly obese. You get it? Stay fierce. Believe me, you already are. If you're getting up every morning, getting out of bed, getting yourself ready to go and facing life, knowing how you feel about yourself, wondering how others think of you, that's on your mind all the time when you're way overweight. You're fierce already, facing that. This is not as tough as that. And guess what happens when you start making the effort? Those people who might have judged you respect you. And you start making progress, they respect you more and you respect yourself. That's why the Stay Fierce Weight Loss method is different than any other. I've done it. Everything I tell you, I've done. And the mental part, believe me, I've steeled myself. And I feel great. And it wasn't that hard. Now let's get to this week's exercises. Our first exercise. Sit down on your couch. Sit down in a chair. And we're going to do sit to stands 10 times. Are you ready? We're going to stand up 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's 5. 5 more. 6, 7. Try hard. 8, 9, and 10. Now, if you're completely out of shape and you haven't done anything like that in a while, you're going to be tired. Maybe you can only do 1 sit to stand. Maybe you have to sit on your couch and get another chair and put it in front of you like this, so you can help yourself sit to stand. You may have to get a chair to help yourself with several of the exercises that we do every week. That's what you have to do. Grind out that stand and sit back down. But get through 10 of them, and you're going to do 10 sit to stands twice. So you do 10 sit to stands, rest, and do 10 more. If you cannot do that, you work within yourself and you do your best. Baby steps. I want to explain something about conditioning. This is science. It's called general adaptive principle. It means if you put a stress on your body on a regular basis, your body will quickly adapt, and that stress will become the new normal. You're doing sit to stands, and boy, they're hard today. You can only do 3 or 4. Keep it up. We keep it up. Week by week, we do our exercises. We keep it up. And after a while, you can do 10. And then after a while, you can do 20. Because it's general adaptive principle. You don't wonder if. It's science. Of course it works. That's why you have hope. Baby steps. You're on a journey. Let's keep moving. I'm going to march for 30 seconds. Swing your arms. March for 30 seconds. Okay, we'll keep marching. This may be hard for some of you. For those of you more advanced, in better shape, you get around better, maybe you're younger, do these exercises but challenge yourself. Swing your arms higher. Raise your knees higher. Okay, challenge yourself. On the sit to stands, do 15 or 20 if you can. These exercises are designed for the beginner or someone really out of shape to work within themselves, or for someone who's in better shape to push themselves. Okay? And then you stop at the end of 30 seconds and you rest. Take your breath. Catch your breath. Sit down if you have to. Remember, it's just me and you in this video in your living room or wherever you are. There's no one watching. Turn it off. Pause it. Take a few minutes break if you're tired. And then come back. Finish your exercise set with me, okay? Finish it. Rewind if you don't remember an exercise and watch me go through it with you again. But finish them, okay? And every exercise I give you, I tell you how many times or how long to do it, and I want you to do it twice. So you, like you're marching, you're going to march for 30 seconds, we're going to rest. Breathe deep. Every time you breathe deep, you turn on your fat burning machine. It's like putting a little bit of gasoline in your carburetor on your car. And then 30 seconds more of marching. Then you go to the next exercise. You do them, you rest, you do a second time. So we're doing 2 sets of exercises. We've got 7 or 8 exercises. You finish them all. Now you're kind of tired. But you're done. You've accomplished it. You're going to feel good about yourself. 2 days from now, do it again. 3 times a week, every video, do your exercises. 3 times a week. And follow the eating tips. All right, let's keep going. I'd like to show you something that will help strengthen your legs, your back, your hips. I'm going to... I sneezed on video. I'm human. Okay, let's get back to it. Put your hands like this. Reach down and then swing them up. Just like this. These are called kettlebell swings, but we're not using a kettlebell, we're using our hands. And I want you to do this 10 times. Reach down, all right? You're really putting some activity in your upper body and your shoulders. So you've done them 10 times, you rest. Take your time. We're not trying to get you ready for the Olympics. We're trying to get you ready to live to be 100 years old. Play with your great-great-grandkids. Okay? Then do your second set. You've done 2 sets. Let's move to your next exercise. All right? We're going to fly. Shoulder width apart with your feet. And put your arms out like this. And let's fly. 30 seconds. Let's fly. Let's fly away, let's fly away. The singing trainer. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Your shoulders are going to get tired. If you're just out of shape and it's hard to keep your arms up and do this, then stop. But get done with 30 seconds. Come back to it. If you're done, stop, pause the video. Get your breath back. Finish that 30 seconds. And then rest and do another 30 seconds. 2 sets every exercise. I'm sure you understand that. It's important. Take the time to do it. It's just me and you. Stop the video or rewind it to see how to do the exercise again. And let's work together. It's just this week. Now, I'm going to show you some props, some things you can use from right around your own house to help you get in shape, help get you stronger, and help you lose weight. 1 liter bottles full of water. Here they are, right from the refrigerator. Put the caps on tight. And these are your weights, okay? These are your weights. Maybe down the road you'll want to go to the store and buy some 2.5 pound or 5 pound dumbbells. We'll talk about that. Or send me an email at stayfierceweightloss.com and I'll give you some advice and tell you where to go to get them. But don't worry about that right now. These are right in your house. Okay, we're going to stand with the bottle in each hand, feet shoulder width apart, and raise. Okay, and you're going to do this 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you're going to rest. We've just put your shoulders through a little bit of work. They might be getting sore. You know what to do. Pause the video and breathe, and then catch back up. You got to do your second set of 10, okay? Second set of 10. So these are called lateral or to the side arm raises, and you'll do 2 sets of 10 with these 1 liter bottles that you have in your house. You never knew your house was full of gym equipment. I'm going to show you another prop. Are you ready for this? A 1-gallon bottle. All right? I want you to hold on to the 1-gallon bottle, a pop bottle, something with a handle. You grab it with both hands, just like this, hanging down there, and pull it right up to your chin. See where my elbows are? See there? And go back down. See where my elbows are? And go back down. 10 times. Get your elbows up high. 4, 5. This is called an upright row. It's for your shoulders. It's for your trap muscles. It's for the big muscles in your neck. Helps you look good in a bathing suit. Think about that. 1 more. Okay, now if you're out of shape and you haven't done any exercise, your shoulders are going to be pretty baked. If you're in shape, push yourself on these because you should get to the point where your shoulders are baked. They're tired. They're tired. Breathe. Breathe. And I want to tell you something else. Maybe you've been sitting in your couch, getting heavy, doing nothing, walking around the house, and you don't think you can put a strain on your body? Your body's worked pretty hard and gotten pretty strong carrying around that extra weight. You'll surprise yourself. You try. You're not going to hurt yourself. You're just going to get strong as an ox. Okay. I want you to do another exercise. This is for your legs and your hips. All right? Stand up straight, just like this, and squat. 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You'll take a rest and you'll do 10 more. Okay? Stop the video, pause it. If you have to breathe, if you're just starting out, of course I understand. I was there. I was there. Now, I can't do squats, Tim. I'm just not in shape. Get a chair. Have it help you. Squat behind the chair. Okay? Push yourself. Don't get exhausted. Don't get so winded it becomes torture. But push yourself through this set of exercises. We're going to do one more thing today. Okay? One more thing. Put your hands up and make fists like this. We're going to squat and pump our fists in the air. These are called thrusters. Here we go. 10 thrusters. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 4. I'm not squatting very far. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You'll rest and do 10 more. That is the end of your exercises for this week. They're on tape, they're on video, they're in your living room with just me. Do your exercises, 2 sets of every exercise, and do 2 sets of every exercise till you're done. You're going to be tired, and do that 3 times this week. All right, so follow your eating tips. Cut 2 bad foods by half. Double your water. Cut fried foods by half. You can do every one of these things. Do your exercises and adopt a mentality. Remember, you're already fierce. You have to face life as a very heavy, overweight person. That's a tough thing to do. A lot tougher than living the Stay Fierce way. So, stay fierce. Thank you very much. I love working with you. This is my passion, my calling. Tell your friends. We're not in this to get rich. We're not a hard sell. I just want to help people lose weight. It's my calling. God helped me lose 160 pounds in my 60s. I was morbidly obese, so out of shape, in pain on pain pills. I was diabetic and taking medications. I was really sick. I had to do something. This time I got it done by changing the way I eat, getting active, and God. I'm going to show you week by week just what I did so you know you can do it. I did it. Stay fierce. Thanks for watching. Now you know what we do week by week, and week by week we chip away at your weight problem, and we get her done. I hope you'll join us. Stay fierce.